Guys, this year I have been bailed out every single month by some sort of hot trend. We had the spike of Hall of Fame cards, and then soccer cards got really hot, and then recently I was able to sell my Pokemon cards that I had when I was a kid for a small fortune. But in April, there was no trend to save me. However, I did get a huge surprise that helped me a ton, but it wasn't from something, it was actually from someone. So in this recap video, I'll show you my sales for April and why I'm totally fine with such a slow month, as well as some of my pickups on CommC, and I will reveal to you who bailed my ass out. So with that being said, welcome back. Now let's get to work. All right guys, let's start with eBay, and this is it. This is my only sale, a Giannis second year select SGC9 for $99. This is gonna be a quick video. CommC, Flipper, Brad. All right, thank you NWA. And as you see here on the bottom right, this is my first sale of April. It is a Kyrie Irving marquee rookie card. This is just where the market has been in the last year. Because look at this, I bought this a year ago, sold it almost a year later, bought for $4, sold for $44, got $42 back. That's just the benefit of being in a year ago. I think it was a great buy regardless, but $4 to $44 is amazing. Ezekiel Elliott, Aaron Judge. Let's take a look here. Shaq first year select. I got like 40 of these from Burbank Sports Cards for about $1 each, maybe even less, maybe 75 cents each. Sold for $6, nothing big. But I did sell a lot of these first year Prism cards, and I think the reason why is because this year's Prism NBA has that throwback Prism insert in there. So I'm thinking a lot of attention is going to first year Prisms because of that. Patrick Ewing, Damian Lillard, Tom Brady, you know, the usual stuff right here. Chris Godwin. I mean, I like this because look, I bought this January 7th, sold April 4th. So we're talking about a 3-month turnaround. Not a huge margin, but $14 up to 24 means I made a $10 profit in just a couple months with a couple of clicks of a mouse. I didn't send that card in. So if you see a blank right here, like no number, no number, no number, those are cards I sent in. If there is a dollar amount there, like this one right here, this Damian Lillard, that means that I bought it on CommC and I sold it without having to do any of the shipping or any of that stuff. As you see here, look at this. Bill Russell, first year Prism, sold for 13. These Larry Birds were great. Look at this, sold for 27, made 27 and made $30. These were cards I bought for maybe $1.50 max. There's no way I paid more than that because I didn't have faith in these cards when I bought them. So that's the most I would have paid. Sebastian Aho, I bought back in April, bought for 10, sold for 42. Next page, you see Sam Darnold Prism rookie card here. Bought for 23, sold for 35, which is not huge. But if you take a look at the date I bought it, this was March 11th. Yeah, March 11th. So less than a month later, we're talking about 3.5 weeks later, I made a $10 profit, which to me I'm fine with. That's a very quick way to make a $10 profit. Another Sam Darnold here, $7 to 13. More Sam Darnolds. Larry Bird, first year Prism, lots of first year Prisms, another Sam Darnold. That was right after the trade as well. Sold my Venusaur that I sent in that I've had since I was a kid, and I'm keeping about 20 hollows for myself. I don't need 108, but sold that for $143, so I got 136. Jacoby Brissett, hey man, turning $5 into $878 in a matter of 2 months. Actually less than 2 months, I'm cool with that. Anthony Sorelli, Dirk, Braden Point, another Pokemon card. You know the usual, just random stuff. You know, a lot of these I regret buying, like LaShawn McCoy, I stocked up on him when the Bucks signed him, and then right after that, I think is when they signed Leonard Fournette. So LaShawn McCoy had pretty much no impact on the Bucks last season. So I'm just happy to get out. So if I can get $2, $3, I'm good with that because that just wasn't an investment that panned out. And then someone went on a tangent here and bought all my Shaq first year selects, and I would put 1 or 2 out at a time, and then would keep going back and buying more and more and more. So I sold 4 Shaq first year selects and a Magic Johnson first year select, and the price just kept going up. Because you see here, the Shaq went from $13.75 to $17.25 to $19.11 to $24.70. So they kept paying more and more. And here's another one here, like $28 for a first year select Shaq. Go for it all day long. Sebastian Aho, Zion. My Gary V, check this out. In July, look at this, July, I bought this Gary V, Allen, and Ginter card right here. Cool card, I like it a lot, and I bought one for myself, but bought it for $285, sold for $27. Hey, I mean, anyone is collectible. Anyone that is likable, that people want to collect, athlete or not, people will buy the cards of. Last page, take a look at the very bottom sale right here. Bought for $5, sold for $9, a Nick Chubb optic. But take a look at how much time it took. This was March 11th, sold 3.5 weeks later. So it's more about frequency than the actual profit, because I could do that many times in a year. Saquon Barkley, March 31st, bought for $10, sold for $27. That's great. That was incredibly quick turnaround and a great profit margin. Can't expect that though. Lillard rookie card, Jordan, Julio Jones, Daniel Jones, Sam Darnold, good numbers here. And let's see, Dwayne Haskins even. Hey, look, I bought a Dwayne Haskins Silver Prism rookie card. Good looking card overall. I don't know what his future is going to be, but bought that for $13.60, which is pretty much as low as it's going to get for an active player with that's also so young that could have a second chance. Sold for $29. Bought that on January 4th, sold it 3 months later. That's a dream right there to make that kind of profit margin in that short of a period. Dak Prescott, take a look at this. January 1st, bought for $20 his select rookie card, select concourse, sold for $48. So 3 months later, more than doubled my money there. Tom Brady, LeBron James, Tom Brady, Jordan Love mosaics started selling. That's cool. Bought for $3, $3.65, $3.50. Doubled my money there. Aaron Jones. I mean, look, I bought this March 28th, sold April 28th. So 1 month later, $9 to $15. Nothing amazing, but it's great. And, Aaron Rodgers is upset. He wants to leave Green Bay. And take a look here. Mosaic, Jordan Love, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I believe 7 of those. And I paid about $3.50, maybe $4 a piece. Sold for $11, $12, $10, stuff like that. Sam Darnold, Shaq, Russell Westbrook, and my last sale, Nikita Kucherov, and that's a card I bought over a year ago, but $5 to $14. I'll take it.
What's up? Tell them where you're from. Straight out of
CommC.
Another crazy ass
flipper. Let me show you some of the purchases that I've been making on CommC since it was such a slow month. And you see here, 2018 rookie cards of Lamar Jackson and Saquon Barkley. $45 for the Lamar, I think it's very good, and $10 each for the Saquon Barkleys. I sold one of those in April anyway. And then I bought a ton of Chris Godwin optic hollows. And man, that is just too cheap. $6.75 for optic hollow of Chris Godwin, who will be playing again with Tom Brady. He should be 100% this year. He was not fully healed last year. He had injury issues. I thought that was great. Kyler Murray Prism for $70 right here. Even if I can make just a $20 or $30 profit on that, I'm fine with it, because again, I'm buying it in their system, so I'm not having to do all this work. First year Prism Drew Brees for $10, and first year Prism Rob Gronkowski $5. I think the same way that first year Prism really exploded for NBA because of the throwback 2012 inserts, I think the same could happen for NFL when the next year's product comes out. So worst case scenario, it's still $5 for a first year Prism Gronk, $10 for a first year Prism Drew Brees. I don't think it's going to go down from that. Brad.
His name and the boys coming straight out of
CommC. Flipper. Next page, more and more football. We got Aaron Rodgers, first year select hot stars. I think this is a good looking card, and it's highly underrated in my opinion, because you have first year select like this Tom Brady, which I still think is underrated and underappreciated. However, the first year hot stars is an insert, so that should be even more valuable. Michael Gallup rookie, Dwayne Wade, $157 for his Chrome rookie card. But again, I'm looking to put more money in less cards, so I have less inventory, but cards that I really believe will move, like this Josh Allen select rookie card, I paid $80 for. Baker Mayfield rookie card, $48. Worst case scenario is the season starts and I just try and get rid of it at cost, and then I can move that money into something else. Pretty much more of the same on the next page. We got Chris Godwin, Prism Silver, Dalvin Cook Optic Hollow for $18. I think that's a good price. Travis Kelce, $21 for his Topps Chrome rookie card. Definitely one of the best tight ends to ever play, and he has one of the best quarterbacks ever. Hot Stars Russell Wilson, and 2013 is his second year. Aaron Rodgers, another one of those cards. Dak Prescott for $32. And then Deshaun Watson, I've been picking up him because it's so cheap. So $22 for a select Concourse rookie card. It is a gamble in a sense, but I also feel like Deshaun Watson, I'd rather invest in him than a rookie that might not even be good. So at least a talented player that's proven on the field, that has a lot to clear up off the field, but I believe it will happen. Tyreek Hill, Silver Prism for $65. Beautiful card, great condition, and $65. I think this could be a $100 card, maybe more by the start of next year. So if you take a look at all the sales on CommC for April, you see the date here, the 30th, 29th, all the way down. I had 133 sales. You see here, 134 minus the top line. And that means that I made a profit of $1,428 on CommC. That is averaging all the cards I sent in at $2.75. And then I threw in an extra $75 just for a couple of the cards that I know were a lot more than that average, even though a lot of the cards that I sent in were like 50 cents, 75 cents, maybe $1. So total cost $518, sold for $2,000. And after their fee, that's $1,946, leaving me with $1,428. Not bad for a pretty slow month. All right, guys, now let's combine everything. You see the one card on eBay netted me $46 of profit, which pretty much pays my cable bill. On to CommC, 133 sales. That was $1,428 of profit, not including tax or their withdrawal fee. And I plan on buying higher end cards on CommC, having them shipped to me so I could sell them locally, so I'm not hit with that 10% fee, because they're making it difficult. You know, I don't want to pay 10%. That's not reasonable. If it's like 3%, I'd probably do it. 10%, not so much. And then my YouTube revenue for the month was $716.09. Guys, I really need you to stop going outside and enjoying life and watching sports. If you could just watch my channel all the way through the end, like every video, comment, and share every video, that would be great. So my total profit for April should be $2,190. But wait, there's more. I actually had a surprise revenue of $1,283, bringing my total for the month to $3,473.09. So this month's sales were really bad, but I'm okay with it because I expected it. If I had sold a ton of my current inventory, which is about 80% football cards, it would be shocking because I've been stocking up the last couple months on them, and to sell at a 2x profit this time of year wouldn't make any sense at all, even with the draft going on. And if you checked out my monthly calendar, I expected a lot of money to go towards breaks and chasing retail since there was so much being released in April. NBA is heating up as well, and travel will start to vamp up since school will be let out soon and more people are getting vaccinated and the weather is getting warmer. So even for May and June, I expect very little sales until July and August, when hype around the NFL is starting to heat up, and hopefully I can offload $25,000 worth of cards for a good profit. We'll see how that goes, but I'm all good with this all or nothing, feast or famine type of investing, because I understand that I am a seasonal investor and that's just the way it's going to go. Now, on to my surprise source of income, and to be honest, I wasn't sure about sharing it because of how it could be perceived. In fact, if you've noticed in the last couple months, I have been watching what I say more and more. And I feel like I'm pandering to the floppers of society that would rather get attention from complaining than actually building something of their own. But for one, I realize that catering to these people is just a living hell. And secondly, I would want to lead with transparency on this channel, and I feel like I owe that to you. So my surprise source of income is actually from you. Let me explain. As many of you know already, earlier in April, Sports Card Investor reached out to me about becoming an affiliate of theirs where I can offer you a promo code good for a 20% discount, and that also allows me to earn a commission. And I like the opportunity because I've already been using market movers for about 8 months for myself and for my weekly newsletter, where I share the cards that have been plateauing after falling for the last 30 or 60 days. So the downside is low and the upside is getting pretty high. And it was also another way to offer a discount on something that you could try for yourself and would legitimately help you make better investments and perhaps pay itself off 100-fold while also fueling me. So I really saw it as a win-win-win situation. But what I didn't expect is for more than 60 of y'all to sign up, and a handful of y'all paid for the entire year, which I'm incredibly grateful for, and definitely not something I would have done myself right off the bat because I have commitment issues, but that's besides the point. And so by the end of April, you guys contributed over $1,200 to my April revenue, which brings my total to $3,473.09. So I really want to thank you for the support. And as this continues, I want to see if there's a way to offer intimate live streams or some sort of giveaway or something where I can give you a bonus for supporting me while also empowering yourself. So if you ever want to give it a shot for a month, just click on the link in the video description or on my website and use comeback20 as the promo code. Also, if you're considering starting a sports card YouTube channel, hopefully this will inspire you to take action, because to me, this is validation of putting in hundreds and hundreds of hours. And it's cool when you try your best to offer the value you can over a period of time, and then you see that the community that you've built has your back, and that's a very fulfilling feeling. Also, there's an article that Sports Card Investor published offering tips to grow a YouTube channel that I will link up below. And remember that the Prism Football Box Break giveaway is scheduled for May 25th from the Whatnot headquarters here in LA. So thank you to Whatnot for sponsoring this, and my newsletter subscribers will get a 5 to 10 minute head start to register for a free spot before I post the link with the instructions on YouTube. So if that interests you, you could sign up at thecomebackcardinvestor.com. Thank you so much again. Y'all rock, and I hope to see you in Dallas.